What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Funko 411. On today's episode, I've got a fun one. I took a shot at some Fugitive Toys mystery boxes on Whatnot. This is the first time I've ever done it. I've bought from Fugitive Toys many times before from their website and met them at New York Comic Con last year, but this was the first time kind of jumping in on their mystery boxes on Whatnot. And the way they do it is they have like a wall set up where they have 100 boxes and they auction them off, and if you win, you pick what box you want, and then either you get a pop or you get a slip of paper, which gives you basically a prize pop. So the prize pops are kind of like the top hits, and there's usually, I think, like 10 of those. So I ended up buying 11, or I guess winning 11 of the auctions, and I spent $330, which is crazy, but I did end up getting one of the prize pops. But here's the catch. I fell asleep. The auction ended up going like really late into the night. I mean, really late, but it was probably like only like midnight or 1 o'clock or something like that. But I ended up falling asleep. So I have no idea what my prize was. I know some of the top hits, and I'm going to put like a little clip up so you could see kind of how the auction works. So you might have already seen that, but the top hits are up in that top row. So I do know what some of them were, but I have no idea which one I got. So this is going to be exciting for me because I'll see what my prize was. And then, of course, I'll see the pops that I won that were not the prizes. Those I did see live during the auction. So $330, that was with shipping and all that. 100 boxes, all the pops are in good condition, all that stuff. Not your traditional style mystery box, but I figured this would be fun to do in a video because a lot of the pops were really cool. And we'll see if we can get our value back. If I hadn't hit that one slip of paper to get one of the prize pops, I think this would have been like a major loss because most of the pops are not worth like the average of, you know, whatever I said, like $30 a pop because I spent $330. But once I open these, I'm going to try my best not to look and see what the prize pop was. I'll try to save that one for the end if I can without completely looking at it. But anyway, before we get into the mystery boxes, I wanted to tell you about my own mystery box. So every few months I do a mystery box, and this is going to be the last one I do for this year. I'll have an image up on the screen right now, but I called this one the Everyone Gets a Freddy Funko mystery box. I thought this would be fun. So each box is going to have 4 pops, but every box will have one of the Freddys in the main image. $65 box, but you're guaranteed $75. So the lowest box was $75. The highest box was $200. You'll see all the stuff on the screen. You can visit the website, www.funko411.com. Check out the website, grab a box, have fun with it, do a box battle. It'll be a fun kind of low risk box, and you're guaranteed to get over your value. So I always say it's kind of a no-brainer when you get more than value. That's what I always try to do with the mystery boxes. At the very least, you're going to get your money back plus some. So if there's stuff that you don't love, then you can sell it and hopefully you don't end up losing any money. But anyway, let's go ahead. I'm really excited to get into these. Let's get into the mystery boxes. So the first thing I saw when I opened up the box was actually this Pop Shield armor case. So I'm super happy that they did this. They put the top hit in the Pop Shield armor and left it in the box so that I wouldn't see what it is. Maybe they knew that I fell asleep. I have no idea. Or maybe they do that for everybody. But I'm really glad they did that because now I don't have to worry that I'm going to see it on accident, because that was my biggest concern, was that I was going to open up this box and that I was just going to be spoiled immediately. But there's our top hit right there. We're going to keep that off to the side, and then we'll go through the other 10 pops, and then we'll see what our big hit was. So first one out, and I do remember some of these. I mean, as I see them, I'm going to remember, but I was awake for the auction when I pulled the actual pop, so I do remember grabbing this one. This is Rat Fink from 2019 Summer Convention. Not a crazy hit or anything like that. Like I said, it was $330 for all 11 of these, so I spent $30 a box. So this was like a $30 mystery box by itself, so definitely lost money on that. Really, whatever the hit is going to make up for all the money that we lost on some of these other ones. So here is our second one. This is Noob from Rick and Morty. Cool little character. He's got, I don't know much about Noob, but he looks like he kind of fits that superhero. He's got like a cape on. I don't really know, but I might actually keep this to kind of go with that collection that I've talked about before of kind of unconventional superhero characters. So there's Noob. If you know anything about this character, let me know in the comments because I am curious. Next one up, we've got, this is actually a good one. I remember this because it had the con sticker. So this is Mr. Pricklepants from Toy Story. I actually have this pop, but I have the the shared sticker, so I'll definitely be keeping this one, but still probably, you know, losing a little bit of money when we're talking about $30 per box. All right, next one up, we have Metallica Lady Justice. This was cool. I really actually like this one. I don't remember ever seeing this pop when it came out. I think this was like, what year was this? This was 2018, so I might have just kind of overlooked it back then because I wasn't really collecting all the Rocks line at that point. But I have started kind of going back and collecting more and more of the Rocks line, so this will actually be one that I'll probably hold on to. All right, next one up. This was definitely on the kind of dud end of the hits. We have Iceman from X-Men Specialty Series. I'm pretty sure this is like a $10 pop. So this was, you know, one of the loser boxes. But, you know, when they do these kind of mystery boxes and auction style, they have to kind of sprinkle in some lower end stuff to make up for the bigger hits. But to be honest, you know, they make a solid return on these auctions because some of those bids get up there pretty crazy. So there's Iceman. Next up, we've got Jeremy Jam from Parks and Rec, 2022 Summer Convention, shared sticker. Gosh, I really need to watch Parks and Rec so that I could speak more to some of these characters, because I do feel like I pull a decent amount of Parks and Rec pops from mystery boxes and stuff, but I don't know much about the show. I know, you know, it's kind of some people love Parks and Rec. I feel like it's like almost like a split. Like some people like The Office, some people like Parks and Rec. I guess some people like both, but I was always way more into The Office. But there's Jeremy Jam. All right, next up we have Lord Voldemort, Pop in a Box exclusive. Man, I kind of miss Pop in a Box. They had some awesome exclusives back in the day. There's their sticker. They really had some really solid like Disney exclusives and stuff like that, but they ended up kind of being one of the casualties the last few years that have had to kind of close down, but really loved a lot of their stuff. I did have this pop at one point. I actually used to have like the entire Harry Potter line, but then, you know, they just kept making more and more and more, and that I had to kind of give up on it and draw the line somewhere. So I don't think I saved this one, but I might hold on to this one for a little while. It's a cool pop. So there's Voldemort. All right, we've got 3 more before we get to the top hit. Our next one is Mr. Rogers, Funko Shop exclusive. They made a few different versions of Mr. Rogers. I think they did make one with him holding Daniel Tiger instead of holding the trolley. I saved one of these because my kids love Daniel Tiger. It's like one of their favorite shows when they were a little bit younger. So I did save one of these. I can't remember if it's this one or the other one, but cool little Mr. Rogers pop. Funko Shop exclusive. This one, I don't know, it's probably like worth $20 or something like that, but there's Mr. Rogers. And next up, we've got Red from Pirates of the Caribbean. This is a Disney Parks exclusive. I actually do remember when this one came out. Kind of all the Disney Parks one do really well when they first come out. They're very expensive and hard to find, and then they kind of fall down to a normal price range, and I'm pretty sure that's what happened with Red. I think this is probably, you know, right around like 20 or something dollars, 20 or $30, maybe even less, who knows. But still a very nice pop nonetheless, and one that I wasn't upset about getting from Little Mystery Box. So there's Red. We've got one more pop in here, and then we're going to get to this, our last one in the box. Oh, that's right, I remember getting this one. This is Holiday Toothless. This is one I'll actually hold on to because I really love the holiday pops. I have a lot of, you know, the kind of Christmas and holiday themed Funko Pops. So this one will kind of fit right in. There's Holiday Toothless. All right, so that is all of our main pops. We've just got the big hit left. I'm really excited to find out what this is. I will tell you, I have a feeling it's probably not one of like the major hits because Professor Josh was in the auction, Pop and Duo was in the auction, and they got some stuff, and I feel like I would have heard if I got the hit because I was completely asleep. So we're going to open it up. We'll find out. We'll see what we got. Let's move all this stuff out of the way. So here is our top hit, and I'm going to do this as mystery style as I can. So I will lift the flap there. And then of course, after this, we'll check values. I know a lot of the top hits were in like the $100 to $150 range, but usually then there's like a $500 hit or a $700 hit or something like that. So, you know, if we hit one of the $100 hits, we're probably just gonna like maybe break even, but we'll see how we do in value in a second. And let's see what our hit was. Are you ready? I'm getting a little nervous. 1, 2, and 3. Oh my gosh, no, I got another tease. Oh my gosh. All right, let's see. I'm really trying hard not to look here. All right. So there we are again. This was number 1. So that was my ticket number, was number 1. I'm going to flip it over and we're going to see what we got. Ready? 1, 2, 3. No way! Oh my gosh! This was the top hit! This was for sure the top hit. Now I remember. Oh my gosh! Scooby-Doo flocked 1,000 pieces. This is the green one. I'm pretty sure this is like a $400 or $500 pop. I can't even believe it. I'm like in complete shock right now. I don't know what to do. I never hit top hits from any mystery box, let alone one from Whatnot, but this was for sure the top hit. I'm gonna go back and see if I could find the clip on Whatnot. Maybe I could still access the footage from when they did the auction and see if I could find it. If I can, I will put the footage at the end of the video, so stick around and I'll put the footage at the end. But that is amazing. That is crazy. I'm gonna kind of gather myself. I'm gonna check the value on this along with the other pops, and I'll put it up on the screen. All right, I'm still shaken up a little bit by this top hit, but let's go ahead and try to get through our values. Holiday Toothless was coming in at 37, so really pretty solid hit there. Jeremy Jam was 13. Mr. Prickle Pants with the con sticker was only $8. It said that the shared sticker was 13. I think they've got that backwards, but that still seems super low. Red was coming in at 31. Rat Fink 21, Voldemort 16, Noob 18, Lady Justice. I'm telling you, the Rock Slimes always hold very solid value. $34. Mr. Rogers 14, and Iceman was 9. So just for these, we hit $201. So if we hadn't hit this big hit, which value I'm going to tell you in a second, we would have probably lost money. But Scooby-Doo saved us big time. I'm still in complete shock about this. Scooby-Doo came in at $410. So in total, we got back $611. So that put us up by $281. I'll have the totals on the screen, but that was a lot of fun. I don't know how often I'm going to gamble with these mystery boxes on Whatnot, but I will certainly buy from Fugitive Toys many more times in the future. I've bought from them a lot in the past, even way before I had the channel, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Stick around. I'm going to try to find that clip so you could watch it at the end here, and you could see kind of the moment during the auction when it actually happened while I was kind of just quietly sleeping. But hope you guys liked the video. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe, and I will see you on the next one.
All right, now we're down to 2.
Oh man. So it's the Funko 411 and Tristan.
Tristan, Funko 411, good luck.
410 flocked green Scooby-Doo Ellie 1000.
Wait.
Oh!
That's out. Funko 411. You did it. You did it.